Canelo Alvarez reportedly set to face Jermall Charlo. This is the Charlo brother we wanted him to fight originally, but honestly, this is not the fight that we wanted. The fight that the boxing fans want is the fight against David Benavidez. For whatever reason, Canelo Alvarez does not want to fight David Benavidez. He's given several excuses up until this point. The first excuse was he's fought nobody. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who has he fought? Get out of here, man. Okay, he says things like that, but yet who has Charlo fought to earn this opportunity? David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant. David Benavidez beat Andrade recently. It's like, where are we going with this? So the idea that he hasn't fought anybody to deserve an opportunity at you, that's just not true. That's just a blatant lie. And then he also has the excuse of not wanting to fight Mexican fighters because he represents Mexico. And that's something that I really have a problem with, and I'll break down why. So it's hypocritical, right? Because he had no problem fighting the son of the most famous and well-known and most respected Mexican boxer of all time, Julio Cesar Chavez. He had no problem fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who really is a shell of what his father was. He's half the man his father was, and that's no disrespect. His father was quite the man. And, you know, Chavez Jr. had substance abuse issues, in and out of the ring, problems training. He was really just a punching bag with a big name behind him. And a big name that, by the way, he did not earn. It was a big name and legacy that he was born with, not a name as though, like, Chavez was some great champion like his father. No. He's literally just the son of a great man. So it's okay to fight him, another Mexican, but not a Mexican that might actually kick your ass, not a live dog in the fight that people are expecting to give you one of your toughest fights. That Mexican, it's not okay to fight because you represent Mexico. But the other guy, the punching bag, he's okay to fight. Okay, just making sure. Also, the idea that you don't want to give another Mexican fighter the opportunity to fight you, the opportunity to put food on his family's table, to make a name for himself, the way you were afforded to make a name for yourself, and all these things. You would rather give Jermall Charlo and his brother Jermall Charlo a chance at you and to make all this money to feed their family, but you don't want to give a fellow Mexican brother of yours that same opportunity. I think that's a little bit hypocritical as well. That's something that people need to start talking about. This idea, it's like, okay, you represent Mexico, great, but let's not blackball Mexican fighters. You know what I mean? They deserve a chance too. Jaime Munguia deserves a chance to fight for the title, and he deserves a big payday. David Benavidez deserves a chance to fight for the title and a big payday. It's just, it's just funny to me the way the Canelo fans will eat up anything that their boy says. And I don't know, bro. It's just, this is boxing. This is boxing. And I believe Canelo Alvarez is at the point in his career where he wants to take the least amount of risk and make the most money. And this is a fight that people will tune in for. He's double dipping into two audiences. He brings the Mexican fan base. Charlo brings the black fan base, the two biggest fan bases in boxing, to, demographics that drive the sport of boxing and things like that. So, this is going to do well. People are going to watch it. People are going to talk about it. People are going to talk about, oh, maybe Jermall has a chance with the puncher's chance and the speed and the explosiveness, all this stuff. But the truth is, the Charlo brothers don't have the heart of a guy like David Benavidez, a guy like Jaime Munguia. They don't have that heart. And what I mean by that is, if you watch the first fight with Jermall, you could see at around round 6, he decided to phone it in, and he decided to really stop trying to win and just try not to get knocked out. And even after the fight, he was bragging, "Oh, I didn't get knocked out though. I didn't get knocked out though." And it's like, yeah, I guess if that's why you showed up, it was to prove that you won't get knocked out. That's one thing. But I promise you, Jaime Munguia, David Benavidez, those guys aren't coming to not get knocked out. Those guys are coming to win, and they're coming to pressure you, and they're coming to be in your face for all 12 rounds, and you got to put them down. You know what I'm saying? You got to really put them down in order to win that fight. And I don't think Canelo wants that work. I don't think Canelo wants to test himself really at this point in his career. You know, that's my take on this, man. I'm bummed out by this announcement, but I will watch the fight. I will talk about the fight. And, yeah, but I wanted David Benavidez. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like this announcement? Do you agree with me, disagree with me? It doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, and please follow for more. Thank you. You are all appreciated.